Okay, so if the unit's airtight and we've got line pressure, everything works, then we know that we don't have a leak. Now we'll have to diagnose what's going on. The unit obviously is purging all its air when we plug it in. So first thing we do is we unplug the unit, we dislocate, we disconnect the compressed air to system, bleed off the system obviously because we have to work on the unit. Then what you can do to diagnose if it's the main the solenoids or the shuttles, what we can do is we can kind of eliminate one of them. So what you do is just push fitting. We use these little connectors here and just bypass the solenoid there. Therefore this is airtight now, it's sealed. So now we can put compressed air to it and see if it's still leaking. If it's still leaking, we can try with the other one. If they don't leak, then obviously we know it's not these. Or if it's still leaking and we bypass these, we know it's not these, we know it's something to do with the shuttle. So then we'll move down to the shuttle to diagnose what's going on with the shuttle. So then the first one we can look at is open this up. This is our exhaust shuttle to see if it's stuck. Perhaps it's stuck, perhaps there's lots of dirt and debris, or even possibly the gasket here has been torn. If it's torn, it's not making the seal, we'll keep purging air. It'll never seat against itself here to make pressure inside. So that could be the first problem. So we'll address that. Look at this, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that. So next possibility could also be the main shuttle itself. That has an O-ring on both sides of it as well, and that could be an issue. So we'll remove this. This is our main shuttle. Now we look at this. It's possible that this O-ring is torn or it's deformed. This one has some wear on it. If it's torn or deformed, or if it's not just basically not sealing, if there's no pressure to this against it with the differential pressure inside the unit, we're going to have a leak, and that could purge out as well. So that looks all right as well. And secondly, also the important thing is also to check these O-rings, because if you're doing any work here, as soon as you put this back in, if this starts leaking, now you have compiled your problem. You have a second problem now. Now the unit would be leaking.